With August drawing to a close, Zelix Ice House held a very special event. The Martian Culture event returned to August 30th, bringing more music, art, and spectacles for visitors to appreciate the San Martian culture.
It's just been amazing. It's been amazing. I feel really good about it. We have just seen a phenomenal amount of people coming in, just artists coming out of like the woodworks in town, people I had never met before. A lot of my friends are doing really well in selling their artwork or selling their crafts. People are like kind of breaking out of their studio shell where they don't feel like they can create in silence all alone, and now they're like really enjoying being out here and like getting the energy from all the other artists. It's just been really good for so many reasons. I could go on and on about that. My friend would come and DJ here, and he just asked me if I would come and paint so he wouldn't be kind of alone, and we would just come up here together. And I just wanted to paint like somewhere where I could be around music and I could be around people. And like I said, Daniel was just like, we're getting a really good response. Do you want to do more? And I was like, certainly. And it's such a nice spot. They have this nice outdoor area, and we can spread everyone out. And I just think people really enjoy it, you know?
Since September 2014, the Sam Martian Culture event has provided many local artists with an outlet to show off their work. Last Sunday was the largest turnout yet, with many painters, patrons, and even fire dancers.
So we wanted to get just a little art together, have a DJ play, and that was the initial idea, and we've kind of just been expanding on that. I really wanted to create an event for the community to come out and experience art, and artists that haven't been painting to come out and experience art, maybe get inspired to create more art, and just kind of had a community gathering to celebrate art. We have artists from all over, and we'd like to continue to expand to get artists from all over. We want to have new artists here every time. Some of our better artists, we keep coming back over and over and over again, but we want to keep seeing new and fresh stuff every single time. Search for our Martian Culture page on Facebook, and from there you will find Jody's email. Jody Cross is the other person that helps you organize this event. She's the one that books everyone, gets all the artists together and the vendors together, and does all of that stuff. So look us up on Facebook, and you'll find her email. Just type in Martian Culture, you'll be able to find us. We have the most artists we've ever had at this event. We've got lots of vendors set up, and I feel like everything's going really great. Having a good time.
What was expected to have been an impeachment trial last Wednesday ended as a sit-in protest calling for Connor Clegg's removal as president after the session failed to attract enough senators to meet quorum.
We have 21 present and 19 not in attendance. And for the House, we have 11 present and 1 not in attendance. So we do not meet the 2/3 quorum for the joint session.
Pan-African Action Committee founder Tafari Robertson and student Senator Claudia Gasponi were among the leaders of the protest. In response to the protest, employees from the Office of Student Diversity and Inclusion, as well as the Vice President for Student Affairs, showed up to defuse the situation and address student concerns.
The reason why I left what I was doing, which was preparing for my students tomorrow when I have to teach, was because you are important.
After a town hall with members of the President's cabinet last Thursday and a press conference Friday afternoon, the sit-in ended with a vote after 48 hours, and an impeachment trial was rescheduled for April 16th. After a long and intense trial Monday night, the Senate and House voted Connor Clegg guilty on all 6 charges. As for where we go from here, President-elect Brooklyn Boring and Vice President-elect Ruben Becerra Jr. will be inaugurated April 19th. For Bobcat Update, I'm Kristen Flowers.
The Alkic Library is hosting a 3D printing competition to raise awareness about the unique features of the printing lab on the library's 4th floor. Students who are interested can submit their creations and compete for prizes. The competition will be judged based on the creation's originality, creativity, and utility. Other factors include ease of printing and aesthetics. Texas State student and librarian Daniel Blanchard says students can use 3D software to create their files. Blanchard says Creator Studio was recently added to all Windows 10 devices.
3D Builder is one that's pretty accessible on a lot of Windows 10 devices, and it's pretty basic, pretty easy to get a hold of for beginners. And then there's some online tools as well. It's pretty open for how you design it.
The contest rules say participants must be careful not to break any copyright laws or make anything inappropriate. Also, there are some rules in regard to printing.
When it comes time to print, we can get that to print basically in a certain amount of time. So, if it's a big, massive file, we're not going to be able to use magic to get it to print in a short amount of time. It's got to be a smaller file or not very complex where it's going to take forever to print.
To submit entries online, students should use STL files. The grand prize winner will receive a free print of their design along with a variety of goodies ranging from a bag of coffee to a drone. Also, a video will be produced by U-Star Studio to show the winner's journey creating his or her submission. Submissions for the competition will be accepted until March 23rd. From Bobcat Update, this is Stefan Whiteman.